Back again. I can't seem to stop coloring today. I was looking for Mary to see if she was live, and I didn't see that she was live. But if she does go live, I actually have my other computer on her page. Um, I would let you know because I'm just on here because I can be. But if she comes live, and I'm not, I'm feeling like I just want to stop, and then I will and just go watch her live. But anyway. I can't seem to stop coloring today. And I learned something today. I was doing this in my earlier life, and I did this, and like, of course, I was trying to figure out how to put down the Marabou art crayons. Even though I've had them forever, I still don't really know how to use them. But I like um, because if you put too much down, it's going to stay where it is. It's really like you can't entirely blend out whatever you put down there, but I kind of like how it looks with that, so I started working with that. You can see that in the previous live I did today. I really like that because it's like an exploding volcano, right? And so that kind of looks like bits coming out, and that kind of looks like the dark cloud behind, everything that's coming out. So I'm working with it. And then I've been using the Neocolor ones, and I did this with the Marabou art crayons, but I've been doing this with the Neocolor ones. And I discovered that the Marabou art crayon blender actually works with these. It blends these Neocolor ones. So, which was something I didn't know. And I wanted to use this because I don't want to use Gamsol or anything wet, not any of the liquid blenders that I have, because I don't want it to bleed through the other page, which I think I've had that experience of that happening before. So I didn't want to do that, and this is working out really well. So um, I don't know, I'm just gonna keep working this until I feel like I'm at a stopping point. But I think what I'm doing with this is kind of what I did with that swan page, and the swan page that I think is in Colormorphia, and that fish page. Although I think with the fish page, I was using like a whole bunch of stuff. I think, well, not a whole bunch of stuff, but I think I used Neocolor ones and twos on that one. But I'm really pleased to find out how this works on here, and that this works on here, because it doesn't have any smell. It doesn't have a scent, so it's like a scentless blending, which I like. Um, so before I do this side, 'cause I'm gonna start working on that side. I don't know what color I'm gonna make the wolves yet. So that's what I did on this one, which I like. Still waiting on this one. Well, it's dry, but I'm still kind of letting it kind of percolate what I want to do with this one. But it really helps me to look at this without everything that was going on in this crown. Even though I liked the crown, kind of, there was something about it that really was bugging me. And something about this page overall that bugs me. So I got to get it out of that zone. Um, Something else I did, because it seems like, I don't know, I've just been like going all over this book and doing all kinds of stuff. Um, can't get out of it. Hey, yeah, I'm live again. I can't stop coloring today. I don't know what it is. Didn't do anything on this except what I did on the live. Still don't know what I want for the background, but We'll get there. Uh, where is it? Yeah, this is a snow leopard. I didn't realize he was a snow leopard. I did his head. I think I used Neocolor ones and twos, or just ones or something. But whatever I used, that was all I wanted to do. I looked at the rest of it. It's like I ain't doing that. It just looks like I like his face. But yeah, I feel like you know what? It must be because like somewhere in my subconscious, I think I must be thinking, oh, it's the end of June and then July, and then you got to go back to work. So it's like I think I got one month of freedom. Okay, I took this guy, the Minotaur, and I just totally, I don't know what happened, but I just took out my Neocolor ones or twos and went to town, and I totally changed the page. But I was stumped on this page for a long time. And so I thought it doesn't matter. You didn't know where you were going to go with it anyway, so now just do whatever you feel like doing, whatever comes to you at the moment. And that's what came to me. I used like still have it on here. I don't know where I'm going to go from here. I'm thinking about that, which is why I stopped working on it. But I used this color. Let's just say blue indigo blue. Um, what was the other one? Is it this one? I think it was this one. The regular blue. Oh, it says night blue. And this one, which is cobalt. And I had like, like a flesh tone, Caucasian flesh tone on him. And I had done that with the Tim Holtz watercolor um, pencil, whatever that thing is called, the pencil crayon thing. I don't know. I can't remember where I put them. I changed where I had them on my desk, and I don't remember where they are. And I think I tucked them away in something because I'm not really sure that I like them. But I mean, I do and I don't. There's very scratchy going on, and I don't like scratchy feeling. Um, oh, 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 yeah. Did you do your water exercises today too, or is just for him today? What he's gonna do? So yeah, so I really like how he turned out, but I don't know how I'm gonna make it measure up. I wound up using that indigo or whatever that dark purple color is. I just went in back here and just and I kept like kind of washing it in with my water brush and things, and I used some gray in there, and I don't know what I'm gonna do next. Because yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I don't know. I like it better this way. It has some character. Looks kind of, I don't know. I had fun doing it. Um, Sometimes I think thinking too hard makes you mess up pages because I really wasn't thinking that much at all when I did this, and I like it, particularly him. The other stuff outside, you know, I feel like it's a jump off point, but I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I have no idea. I don't know what I'm gonna use next and how I'm gonna use it. I don't know what kind of background you should have. In some ways, I thought like something like where there's like combination of like white and black with some of what's underneath here, this purple peeking through somehow. But I don't know how I'm gonna do that. I have no idea because black can be funny. So if I actually use black, it could turn out like I was saying because of however they made the colors of both of what it was already down here and then whatever is in whatever I use. it could react and be something other than really black. Like I could put it down and then everything looks green. And so I don't know what to do next unless I don't know. So if anybody has any ideas, let me know because I don't know. In some ways, I like it just like this, but that's a little too raw. I think it needs at least a little something, and I don't know what that is exactly. So, uh, my baby's kids. Oh yeah. Well, that's good. Well, I'm glad I came on so you could have something to do while you keep your eye on your son and your other eye on baby's kids. Yeah, I really like this. So I don't have to remember this. I did flesh tone underneath, and then I did those three kind of bluish colors on top, and that's what happened. So let's see. I think that's the only other thing I did. I had to put paper in between because then I realized me working on that other page, the giraffe's head started coming through right here on that hump. So I put in a page paper there. I think that's the only other thing I did. That I don't know. After doing that guy, I don't know. I just started looking at the other pages. What can I do? What can I do? I just wasn't like I wanted to do more, and so I said, well, and I don't even know why I started doing the crayon in here. I don't know why I even did that, but I'm glad I did because I like it, and it helped me. I mean, I just chose the two Marabou art crayons that I had not used before. They had never been used, and I put those down. I didn't even think hard about the color. It's like whatever it is, that's what I'm going to use, and I actually like it. I could probably make this like part of that, like that two color challenge or whatever, but that doesn't seem quite right if I didn't start off with that intent. So I'm not going to do that. So I looked on Amazon, of course. I looked to see if there were other art crayon blenders and also to see if they sell these separately. They do sell these. I see these separately sold on Amazon. They're telling me they got only 13 left. I think they've been watching and listening to me. I think they're trying to get me to buy it. Um, but this thing is pretty long, so I think it is. Yeah. Well, maybe not that long. Uh-oh. But yeah, I'm really pleased, and I want to show you. Let you see how this does this because it's really cool. I didn't realize it would work. All of a sudden, I thought about it because I was like, I want to blend this because I didn't like how it was just putting it down. And so I thought, well, what if I use this? And so I did, and was pleasantly surprised. And it makes it shiny. I like shiny. So I don't know. I may have to order a couple. I'm trying not to. That's what I said. I can't. Prime Day, child. Gonna try and set Prime days for the days I don't do any shopping on there because I just. I don't think I wanna. I think I'm gonna leave that like it is. Oh, there's his head. Kind of didn't. I kind of missed that that was his head, but it's okay. Let me do this section a little bit and see how it looks just with the blue, and then we'll go further. And I do have some little tools that I could actually kind of be a little more. Oh, that's his leg. Yeah, I've not been able to stop coloring today. I'm not sure how much. I think some pencil will go over here, over this, especially if I use like a Prismacolor. I think it will if I need to or decide I want to. Because I think that's what happened when you did the fish page. Um, I was able to use Prismas over the wax art crayons, so trying to understand these materials. I mean, this is perfect because it's not oily, not like, using baby oil, not like using Gamsol or mineral oil, anything like that. So I don't have to worry about it soaking through the opposite page, I don't think. So far, it doesn't seem like it'll do that. Um, Unless it does it in the long term, which, I mean, it can't really help that. But so far, it seems okay. I'll keep it posted. If I see evidence of anything else. But I don't know. This just seems like the day to color and nothing else. So, but okay. I don't know if you can hear that, but I can hear the cars from the racetrack, which is miles away. But depending again on how the wind blows, when they're having a race, we can hear it. And I can hear them. It's funny. It's like they race on a dirt track, which I guess is a big deal, for somebody, some people. I wouldn't be able to take the noise. No. Hmm. I don't know. It just seems like the day I wind up coloring with whatever I feel like coloring with for the day, I guess. And today it was the day for this, I guess. Because I just pulled them out and started going at it. Hadn't planned on it, but hmm. Get my page open. My page is closed. I need to put it onto something that let's see. Let's see. No, not yet. Okay. I need something open so I don't click on it, but I don't know. Okay. I actually pulled out my color wheel. What was it for? What? Oh, I pulled it out when I was doing the Minotaur because I was looking at the colors I had and I was trying to figure out how can I decide what other color I can do next because there's these words on the bottom, types of matching um tetrad combination, which is the dark square. This dark square here. So wherever the points meet on here, then that's a tetrad, whatever combination. Then the same thing like with the triangles, wherever the points meet is that. And then I don't know, there's two kind of tetrads, I guess. And then triad, and then I don't know what this, a smaller triangle. I'm not sure what that means. I just realized how much I don't know how to use a color wheel. Basically, but I'm gonna try and figure it out because I do feel like there's a way where I could figure out how to use colors, and I was looking at this one too. Like, okay, so could I figure out like if I were to use another color, like what I could put in? And so, like with this, the tetrad, I got like the blue violet and kind of the blue green. Oh no, not in this one. I don't. So that wouldn't work. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to use this thing. Obviously. Okay, there's one blue green, but it's not really yellow. Well, it's olive green. It's kind of between those two. Where does that take me? Who knows? I don't know. I'll figure it out someday. I almost want white up there. I want it to stay lighter. I don't know if I should define this one. Should I use pencil to do it? I'm kind of thinking I need to use pencil to do that. So what am I going to do next? This needs a little bit of... How different is this blue? Very. Looks like... I don't know if I like that. Mm. I don't even know what color this is. What is it? Umber? I've been using it. So, well, it looks kind of olive green. So I just used it. Really is a quick way to get a background done. I think I'm kind of getting a mass of the coloring image. I don't like that one. Colored in. Because this was blank a few hours ago. And I did get up and do other things, even though I can't seem to stop coloring. Okay. What's happening here? What is happening there? So I saw Foxy Colorist video. Go and check out her video. And I guess she said she has a new channel that just has shorts. I gotta go find it. But go check out her channel. She has a video there with she's got a flip through on there of some special coloring books. Very special. This thing keeps turning off. Stop turning off on me. You know what? I'm gonna open up. Open this up. Maybe it'll. Okay, now don't close this. Yeah. Well, that makes sense. What just happened? Oh, I know what happened. Because I opened that. I got too many mice on my desk. Too many mice. I was just going to ask me 20 million questions. Let's see. I'm not gonna tell. You have to go watch the video. I don't know why I had to sing it, but I did. You have to go watch the video. Okay, like in a way, I feel like the wolves should be the same color as the thingies, but then how are they going to stand out if they look like that? I don't know. I need a plan. I need a plan, man. Let's do this lightly in there. Kind of like, I did do that. A little. I can cover that up with pencil, I guess. Okay, let's do this. I don't want my thing to go to sleep on me. Do not go to sleep on me. Mm-hmm. Okay. So we need a vision for the wolves. We also need a vision for this guy. Should he be all what do you call it? Olive? I don't know. See, when I start thinking too much, that's a problem. So maybe we're done with this one for today. Let's see if there's anything else we can do. So even though these sides look very different, I kind of like them that way right now. So I don't know if I'll change that later or not. What other mischief can we get into? I feel like messing with this yet. Any bright ideas on this one? I wonder if let me try something. Yep, these two go over it. They go over the acrylic, metallic acrylic marker. Well, I guess we're doing this now. Either my air conditioning unit is making a funny noise or I got a funny noise in my ear. I don't know which. Or maybe it's both. And if this turns out totally crappy, I don't even care because I didn't like the page to begin with. Colored or uncolored, I didn't like the page. It just, something about it irked me. Maybe it just seemed out of place to me in the book. I don't know what it was, but it irked me. But I'm kind of glad to know that these go over acrylic markers. It's an important thing, I think, to know for future reference. Why did they went to sleep so fast? Oh, and you can't even see what I'm doing. I'm sorry. It's better when I'm on my desk, the part in front of me. But that's where I have all my coloring supplies right now. We don't know where this is going. We really don't know. It's looking kind of ratchet at the moment. I must say, if I do say so myself, looking at the interaction. But I'm looking at this as exploration to figure out how some things work. So that's my excuse. Oh, you know what? I do the. I want to wear this poor crayon out. I'm thinking it's going to take more than one medium to bring out some kind of to bring the form back to this, but that I wiped out with the acrylic marker. But I'm just playing around to see. Who knows? Maybe I'll do the whole thing with acrylic marker. Maybe I'll do all the leaves with acrylic marker. Oh, just keep setting back from it just to see, like, how's it look? How's it look? Look, there's his original, that thing. Ooh, that's a mess. What is that? I can't even tell. It's messy looking. He had too much going on in the bottom of this. It's weird. Too much for no reason. Because it just doesn't. I need a story for this. For this crown. Why it's sitting around with just roses in it, flowers in it. Maybe that'll help me color it. I need a narrative. This thing keeps turning off on me. Oh, let's see. Maybe all the lines of the leaves bother me? Is that what it is? But there's nothing wrong with a leaf having the things. It's a leaf. I don't know what bugs me about this page. I really don't. But something surely does. And this doesn't seem to be. I don't understand why that's coming out of there. Oops. Will that rub off? Yep. Why is that coming out of there? That makes some sense. Unless there's a crack in the crown. Why is there a crack in the crown? I do have those metallic It looks good on the screen, or it looks better on the screen than it does in person. I'll say that much. For whatever that's worth. I do want to watch some of that. I keep thinking that today. I want to watch some of that Strange Addiction. Where are they now? Okay, why doesn't that meet? That doesn't even meet. Maybe that's what was bothering me. It's not symmetrical. But I'm thinking once I start watching that, I'm not going to want to stop. I'm going to sit and watch every single episode. Because I got to see the hairdryer lady. See if she gave up that habit. Because she was waking up with burns on her arms and stuff from sleeping with the hairdryer. It's like, I would think that, you'd only have to do that once to, like, stop. That would only have to happen once for you to stop. But nope, didn't stop her. And her kids were saying like they wanted her to stop because they were afraid, like that the bed was going to catch on fire, and with her in it, you know, rightly so. They were like thinking, "That's it, good." You see, that wasn't not open on this side. I don't see. There's a lot of things about this drawing that don't make sense to me. And now that I colored in this, now I see why it didn't make sense to me. I was disturbed by it. Can I? Hmm. Okay, that helped a little bit. But then we had to get rid of that. But then why is this flower coming through the crown? That doesn't make sense. I'm going to have to make it come over. But that doesn't make sense because this is coming from below. It's like he made it with AI. Did you see anybody? You see a video of that? Somebody made it's like an AI influencer, like it's not a real person, but they kind of have the character basically set up as an influencer, and people really like they. I think some people think that she's real, but then there was like this video where she's doing a mukbang, and she's got a whole plate of fried chicken in front of her, and she picks up a drumstick and she eats the entire drumstick, bones and all. She just puts it in her mouth and it disappears. I actually posted a video that shows that video and is talking about it. I posted it on my wall I think yesterday. Um yeah, it's really bizarre. And then there's other videos like where it's like her forearm looks really strange. It's like that doesn't look right. Like she's doing like a selfie with a selfie stick, or she has the camera focused on her with a selfie stick. But her forearm or her yeah, forearm. Her forearm, this part looks weird. It looks like she has two forearms and one of the, arm with the shoulder part with the shoulder on it. It looks really strange. Um and I'm surprised nobody thought anything about that because it just looks weird. But we are living in some strange times. Strange, strange, strange. And if you think of it, like people who are younger, and little people, they're going to be running around thinking that's real. Because I remember when I was little watching television, just when there was nothing but black and white TV, for the longest time, I thought that I was wondering how they got all these people at the TV station to do all these shows. I thought they were all doing it there live until I don't know what age it was that I finally realized, oh, that's not what's happening. I used to think the same thing about the radio. How did they get all those people at the station to do all these songs? So kids looking at AI are going to think some of these AI created influencers are real, and they're not. And they're doing all kinds of things that people shouldn't be doing. Not all of it is harmless as just eating a drumstick whole, bone and all. Although, like, I hope no kid is out there trying that. So, hold on one second. I want to lift this up and look at it. I don't know why, but that looks better to me than it did originally, kind of. I don't know. I feel like it's not fighting with the flowers that way. But I still don't, it's not great looking. I realize that. So I gotta figure out a way to, I don't know, shush it up. I feel like these guys are the way to it, but I just don't know exactly how to do that. I think they put too much of that umber on that one. There's crazy lines in this thing. Let me cover that up somehow. Bottom full screen. Mm-hmm. Okay. I decided with my sketching that I think I want to kind of do some more of that kind of fantasy scene drawing, sketching, and I want to focus on fantasy trees for a little bit because that was the part that was like hard to do in my sketching. Like I didn't quite feel like, I mean, I did it. It's like, but I thought that's kind of just, I don't know. I didn't really. I feel like I need a definitive kind of way to depict depict that, and so I think I may practice drawing fantasy trees. I wonder if this is how this was. I think it was. It has a little. Oh, let me see if I can cut it. Is this? That's just weird. It bugs me. Almost like I need to draw in some kind of crack in the crown or something to make it, like, I don't know, somehow fit. And I don't know how I do that. I'm gonna have to Google cracks. See if I can find a picture of a crack. A crack in metal? A metal crack. Okay, that seems like way bigger than it needs to be, this hump here. I was like, what do you do that for? Oh, maybe I should have gone underneath instead of on top. Oops. I didn't think about that. Can we rub it out? Yep, that's convenient. Okay, now I think I need my little tools because I'm getting a little too, just saw them. Yep, there they are. Oops, I'm double bagged. Should I do this? Oh, I got this one. Oh, that's really what I want is this one. Yeah. Yep, that'll do it. Hmm, there you go. Oh, I'm kind of feeling better about this. Surprisingly, even though I don't really think I have the skills for this. But now I'm looking at it and I think this needs to be on the top instead of the bottom. I don't know why that's so. Why is that so tall? It's weird. It's like such a big hump. And it did have it on the bottom. Either way, it doesn't look right to me. I think it just looks too big altogether. Just too big. And doesn't seem like it's really, I don't know, like it's shaped the way it should be. So maybe that's what was just irking me about this picture is that it's not symmetrical or something. It's not, I don't know. I didn't mean to do that. Why did I do that? But that is just like, that hump is way too big. I mean, comparatively. Well, there's even, I don't know, it's just ugly. This thing is ugly. Maybe I don't know, shave that down somehow. I don't know. I don't know, but whatever I use for the background or something, because I think that's just way too high. That's just ridiculous. Doesn't I think it's supposed to be this part, and it's just like, I don't know. Let me stop fussing about it. I'm sorry. Can't help it. I can't help it. This whole thing down here is such a mess. I don't even know. I gotta try and remember how it was shaped or reshape it however I want it, however it's gonna work. Can't get that one. Okay. Mm-hmm. Well, we're kind of getting somewhere with this. I think. I hope. I almost feel like leaving this little thing out. Just because this has so much else going on. I don't know, I'll just do that. Okay, let me take a look. Am I going to wind up covering all the lines on the flowers? That would be kind of crazy. I don't know how to make this match, It's just really such a strange picture. Get rid of some of that. Yep. Need to rub it out on a piece of paper. I could really go rogue. I could break up with an acrylic marker. I mean, really, like, if it turns out crappy, it just does, right? It's not the end of the world. Fortunately. Fortunately, it's not that easy. I'm gonna throw caution to the wind. I wonder if I should try on a leaf first. There's a thought. Because I think right now it's the leaves that are good and the stems that are bothering me the most. Excuse me. Burp, burp, burp. I need to swatch these guys though. Because I don't know. There's a color. Is a color in there? Won't help me if the color's not on there. No number, no color. No number, no tiki, no washi. Remember that? No tiki, no washi. Okay, let's see if they have different numbers. Because I don't know if that number is for. Okay. That looks like. Okay. There we go. So let me write this down. Write this down. This one's important. A59. A50. A57. A55. 59. A50. Okay, that's pretty much a no. A57. Maybe. I don't want any green that has a takeover spirit. A55. Maybe at the end, but not right away. What's this look like? I don't know about that. This is A49. Okay. So I do want to just do this one. See? See, these don't really cover. So, but sometimes they might surprise me. You never know. It might do just enough. Oh, I'm just going to sneak it in on this one on the end, or the bottom. That's bizarre. That's kind of, I don't know if it's because it's the second layer or what. But it does, should have used orange on that side. I don't want to think that hard about this though. If anybody asked me what I colored this page with, I think I'd have to say everything. I don't know, maybe this will be a page I cut up and use parts of it in my junk journal because I don't know that there's ever going to be any cohesiveness to these flowers. Now, I like the look of that. I don't think it matches the crown though. I really don't. What other color do I have here? Let's see, salmon. I have to write these down too. Is that the color I want for there? Not really. I want the paler one. Let me write this down so I remember. A21. Not with the cap on. A30. A35. Is it this one? That's the light orange. That might be the one I want. A15. Oops. Where's the top? Where's the top? Oh, come on, mouse, work with me. Oh, looks like I did outline it at some point. This is what I mean by like some acrylic markers will cover a line in one pass and then others will not. This isn't, but I think I might be able to get that in 2 passes, maybe, or maybe 3. It also depends on the color marker as well, and that, you know, is not consistent from marker brand to marker brand, marker type to marker type, at least from my limited experience. Let's see, I really don't like, I don't want to be going in, retracing, tracing again and again. Ooh, I like how that one looks, though, a lot. I like the flowers. I don't like anything else about this page. Wonder if well, I don't know. I was gonna say, I wonder if there's a way I can, like, just get rid of the crown, but I don't think there's really a way to do that at this point. Um, hmm, where I don't think I have the patience or ability to do that. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I've been on an hour already. I love that color, and I have to mark that I use these two. So I wonder if I can transform a. Oh, so I know which ones I used. Um, how can I make the crown match the roses? That's the question. Well, let's do some stems and see what happens. Um, 57, 59. And then I think I can use this one. Let's see. I'm just gonna freestyle. I also have some that I didn't even get to yet. That one. That kind of covers. Nice. Although I am going over it more than once. Guess I'm determined to Make this page something I can look at and not cringe. That crown is just the worst, man. It really is. Okay, we're going into full on paint mode. Huh. We really went there with that one. Oh boy. Sometimes they look ugly before they look pretty, and sometimes they just look ugly. It's just the way. Sometimes there's no way to redeem something, and I won't know until I pulled out all the stops. There's a point at which I'll just say, no, it's just ugly. I can't fix it. But I almost feel like the only option here it's feeling like is to actually just change the look of the page. I just don't feel any other way out of this. And that's quite a gamble to make. At least for me it is. My limited abilities. I keep using a lighter one. One, I don't want to stop using it because I feel like I have momentum with how I'm moving the pen. And also, I can always go over it with a darker one afterwards. But if I put down a darker one, there's no guarantee that a lighter one is going to do what I want it to do with it. Sometimes it will, sometimes it won't. Kind of frightening, but if I do enough of this to then be able to, like, tomorrow or whenever I pick this up again, to look at it and be able to kind of look at it objectively with fresh eyes and then say yay or nay. Can we move forward from this, or should we just, like, can it cut out the roses I like and be done with it? Although I think I got something on the next page, I don't want to cut that out, so I'll just say, I don't know. Hasta la vista coloring page. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe this is my least favorite Kirby page of all. It could very well be. Because it just don't. It doesn't make sense to me at all. Where's the story? Not going down too easy. The heck? What is that? I don't know what that is in there. Oh, maybe it's a leaf. I don't know. Goofy picture. See, it bothers me when that gold peeks through. I don't like that. There might come a point where I say, I'm not wasting any of more of my supplies on this page. When it gets to that point, then it's like, okay, we know we're done now. When I start feeling like that, I'm not quite there yet, though. Arrgh. Am I running out of marker? One thing about this Arctic set of markers, the greens are real greens. There's other sets I've had where they don't really have real greens. Excuse me. And that's even in my favorite one. It only has one green that's kind of a real green, and it's like a medium green, but the other one is like a sea green kind of color. I don't know, it's kind of weird. And the same thing for the gravies. They don't have a real, well, I don't know, the greens are kind of not quite, I don't know, not quite where I want them to be. What's going on there? I don't even know. It's like a... That's how it looks from... Just gonna keep going. There's a lot of leaves in this. I almost wonder if I should switch to a yellow and then it'll blend. The other green will blend over it because I don't want to run out. This color. 57 is that one. Oh, this is the only one in that. Maybe I can use this to... It's kind of dark though. How much am I getting? It's not bleeding through. So... that part's good. I really like the lighter green better, truth be told. I really do. See, there's no yellow more. Let me try some yellow and see what happens. Although you really don't want yellowy leaves on your roses. We do here. So I'm going to mix it with the green. Look at that. Oh, I see it now. Okay. I feel like with this page, Kirby's agent said, "We need one more picture." And so he just grabbed some random thing out of his sketchbook and handed it to him and said, "Here, put that in there." And that's how this came in this book. That's what I think. Is that bad? It just seems so random. It really does. Are we getting anywhere? It's the question. Ugh. I need to get like in my Bob Ross head or something. Pretty little, instead of pretty little trees, pretty little leaves. Start treating them better. Maybe they'll treat me better. Talk to them nicer. Yeah, the yellow doesn't really cover that much, does it? Oh, brother. It's a lot of work just to try to redeem a page. I don't know how much about that life on this one. Just trying to get enough done where I can get an idea of where I could go next if this is working. So, oh dear, we didn't even get colored. I don't know why I'm not giving up on this page. I don't know why. I don't know why. Maybe it is. Ooh, that looks really dark. Wow. Yeah, that probably should be last. Can't see where the thorns are. I like it, but it needs to be last, not first. Crown needs a whole lot of work, and I don't know how to. I don't know. And this is just not. It's not giving. It's like you're using me too much. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. But I can't. Gonna get me out of this mess, hopefully. I don't know. This has been the book for the past 2 days. I don't know why. It wasn't planned. It just happened. I just painted over all the detail. Because it's just like, whatever. I don't know. It's just not. It's not giving. I don't know what that is, but it's going to be green. I ain't got time for doing the red. Sit back. The only problem is the crown. The only problem is the crown. It's the only problem here. Oh, here we go. Oh, oops. That was unexpected. Oh. Mm-mm-mm. I already did that one, but I think it really doesn't look like it. So I'm doing it again. I feel like I need to hold this upside down and do it upside down or sideways or something. Upside down, I think would be better though. Or gave me. I want to get enough done so when I look at this, I put this down tonight and look at it the next time, I can really make a judgment as to we gonna keep doing this or we done. If how I see it after what I finish with tonight with these leaves gives me some kind of like, oh, helps me to re-see the picture, then, I'll keep going with rehabbing it. Otherwise, then, if I don't get that, well, I may wait, just leave it, forget about it, and maybe it'll come to me months from now, and maybe I'll never come back to it again. I don't know. And maybe months from now, I'll actually have a skill set, something added to my skill set that suddenly I'll be able to like do something with this that I didn't even know could be done before. Who knows? So, but I'm not quite ready to give up yet for some strange reason. I really don't know why. I guess it's because I feel like I'm about to learn something or there's a possibility of learning something from working on this page. It's like a whole mess of green in here. There we go. Ay, ay. There's way too many leaves in this thing. I wonder if I had not started coloring this page, for the first time until today, what approach I would have taken with it. But this page is proof. We all color ugly pages. This is one of mine. I wonder, what if I aimed to make this the ugliest page ever? Sometimes when you do that, like, I know it happens like with paintings, sometimes when you aim to do that, it actually turns out being kind of good. And it's kind of because you let go of your inhibitions and you're just like, I'm just going to do whatever. I'm going to do what I think is ugly. And it turns out to be like, oh, that's really not that bad. That's kind of cool. And it turns out being something you would not have done if you were aiming to make a really good painting. I think because you let go of your um, the pressure is off to make something wonderful or whatever, which can be a block to making something wonderful. Just let yourself do, and never mind how it turns out. And that's kind of what happened, what he did with that Minotaur. It says, don't worry about it. Don't worry about messing it up. Just do whatever you feel like doing right now. And that's what it did. And I don't think I ever would have gotten that result if I tried to do it intentionally, because I really didn't know what I was doing. Just like, what do you want to work with? Okay. What do you want to do with it? Where do you want to make the mark? Right here. Oh, but you already colored him. And I just told myself, so what? Went in. Turned the flesh color Minotaur blue and purple. And I like it. And part of it was that I wanted to finish it with the same materials that I started it with, because I started it with those distress crayons or whatever they're called. And I just wasn't feeling those things. And I wasn't feeling like continuing with them. And that was what was holding me back, was I was saying you got to finish it with that, and that's like, oh, but I don't want to. Was what I was really feeling. And so today I told myself, you don't have to finish it with what you want. I didn't get colored at all. Oh my gosh, it's green. It's bright. It's bright. Bright green. So here in Atlanta, a piece of a meteorite fell. It's not funny though. I'm glad he's okay. Fell through this man's roof, the ceiling, went through the ceiling, and got lodged into his laminate floor. I don't know where the other pieces went. They're somewhere. But that's like something else. To go right through your roof, through your ceiling, and into your laminate floor. The floor was the only thing that stopped it. Unless it went further than that. But I think it got stuck in his laminate flooring. I don't think it went any further. That's crazy. And that was from the flash of light, that the falling ball in the sky that people were seeing. Was it yesterday? And I guess they said people could see it. There were parts of South Carolina, Tennessee, um, and Atlanta. Okay, this isn't covering too well. And I don't know if it's because of the pencil that's underneath this or what. I'm trying to cover it. I'm trying to cover as much as I can tonight. I want to be able to have a new view of this when I look at it next time. Yeah, I'm being really kind of sloppy with this green, but I mean, I still have to give this a background anyway, so I'm not too worried about it. Is it dark yet? No, not quite. My little marker's getting a workout. I'm kind of been using her up. Oh, I'm coloring you green too. I am not coloring more rose. Hi. I kind of like the brighter green. There's something about that I like. I think it's kind of like that second layer of acrylic marker always makes it more opaque. And I almost, see, I'm not neat enough with these to make that work for me. At least I don't think so, unless that's what we're about to level up on my skills. That would be interesting. But this paper can't take too much. So there's that. Another rose, goodness gracious. What is that? Okay. Hmm. Already I can see that is helping me look at this differently. But I'm not sure, you know, what that means for where I'm going to go with it, but it is making me see it differently. I'm being real sloppy with this now. I have to admit, I really am. Like, get her done. It sounds like they stopped racing. What time is it? Did I already go over these? I don't remember. I like the brighter green. It's this darn crown. This confounded crown. It's got me all caught up. Now, I need a vision for the crown. And I need a fleur-de-lis that isn't cockeyed. I have to figure out how to. It's almost like I just need to get rid of that. They had the flower coming out of there, but I don't understand why or how. So I need to kind of resolve that somehow myself so that it makes sense. Because it's not, it's really messing with my mind. It really is. And I'm finding that now with this picture. Like, there's too much messing with my mind in here, like with how it was drawn. And I didn't realize that until I colored the lines out of the crown. It would be interesting if I could actually like kind of make this. Well, okay, I'm probably not going to go there. I don't know if I could make it like pearlescent white. I don't know that that's possible with everything that's already on there, but hmm. Same thing. That's from the marker. Yeah, I got to resolve that center thing somehow. Maybe I could just put stickles all over it, and you won't even notice it. There's a thought. Let's put stickles all over the crown and kind of cover it up. That might be an option, actually, now that I think about it. Hmm. Okay, so let me put these away. There's my colors. More colors. Mhm. Oh, looks like Amy did a short sharp heart slide. What's she doing? Kitty's coloring and hobbies uploaded something. So let's see so far. Mm-hmm. Okay. So there's another one. Where's my lead? Oh, right here. Duh. Is this it? How'd that happen? Okay, that's all of those. Okay, so I'm gonna wrap it up. I don't know if I should put this in the book or the box. I think I can leave it in the book. And I got stuff to put back in the tray. I don't know, something about this I like it better already, even though I like totally like I don't know obliterated a bunch of things on this, but I'm gonna roll with it. So we did lots today. Lots. And yeah, these are two I really need to finish this one. And I need to finish this. I need to, well, finish it. I did start. I need to finish it. It's got the watercolor ground on it. That's the camel I did for that one color. The first one color challenge I ever did. It opened my eyes. There's there's a lot of things I could do with this. But I don't have the skill set yet, or it's not in my brain. But right now, I'm actually thinking stickles for the sky, stars, and maybe from some for the ground too, for sand. I'm not gonna see that, but I'm getting there. She needs a background. I keep looking at this page, like I want to color this page. I can't do that yet. It's the other one I need to kind of finish. Kind of treat, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Part of the thing with this is also, I treated it with like either watercolor ground, I think, or I did more than one layer of the satin glazing liquid, and so it's kind of rough. And so there were some pencils I didn't want to use on this. And at the time, I didn't want to use any more watercolor or water-based things. But I think now maybe I could do that. I think I have the guts now to do that. Or I could use the Neo Color 2s. And that would make this go quick. That's a thought. This one, which I didn't used to like, and now I do, because my first attempt at making translucent. So I finally made myself try that. So now I like this page, whereas I didn't like it before. And the Derwent Chroma Flows really made this page pop. When I used those pencils, it made it pop. And so, yeah, so I like it now. For those two reasons. I need to finish this page. I actually started this with crayon. I used crayon and Gamsol. And it was kind of tedious for me, even though I liked how it looks. But now I need to finish the rest of it. So, and I probably won't use crayon for that. So that was too much work for me. I don't like that. I don't know if we're ever finishing the snow leopard, especially since we made him look like a leopard. I don't know. So things I need to do on this page, which I can't believe I had the guts to even start this page, but I need to finish it. It's almost there. Anything else? This page, I have to do this side like I did this side. It has color pencil on it. And then I used a white acrylic marker to make these swirly things. I don't know if I have the patience for that right now. But at least I remember what I did. And then this is the last thing I did today. Well, not the last thing, but this is the last of the things I did today. I think, right? Yeah. Which I love. I don't know what stage he's at. I'm thinking unfinished, but I just don't know yet. And then this one is still... I don't know what I need to do with this yet, but I feel like I need to do something. Like with this corner, I need to do something. Like with the dark parts here, I need to fill that in with something. Maybe dark purple, I'm not sure. And then I don't know what else. Here, I'm not quite sure if I'm done here or not. And then I'm kind of thinking about doing Posca pen on this to make the white whiter in some spots. So that's it. Oh, this book has been where my brain has been at the past few days. And I'm going to put a piece of paper between these guys just because. This one has these odd shaped pages that are pain in the butt. I like them for coloring, but they're pain in the butt for other reasons. Wow, I don't know why today was 3 lives today? That's kind of crazy. But I think that probably means I won't be on tomorrow or Sunday. Anything else I want to cover while I'm at it? Who knows? I might just finish this book. That's okay. I think this one is okay, but just in case. Can I do that? I shouldn't use an envelope. How funny. Oh, nah, maybe not because it's sticky. I don't want to do that. Okay. That's it for me. Thanks for joining me. And I hope you all have a good night. I hope you're able to get some sleep tonight, Taylor, between the dog and your son, that they both are tired and conked out from their day and they have a nice solid sleep so you can have a somewhat solid sleep. Because I know how that is. You don't totally sleep. Take care, everybody. Have a good night. Bye-bye.